Sunday Igboho's approach may not really go down well with many of you. But are you actually going to feign ignorance as a Yoruba man? Number one, at what is going on, simply because of your political affiliation, because of your own political benefit, or maybe it's for your own economic benefit, I don't know. You're actually going to try and deny or underplay what is going on, then turn it over and make it look like the person who is asking the Aseriki to produce those who have been kidnapping people, is the person who is about to cause problems. So those who have been faced with violence, because you don't know their names, you don't know their families. A man returned from Germany in a gongon. From Germany. He started a farm in a gongon. In the same Oyo. And the Fulani herdsmen, as they want to be called, they grazed on his farm, multi-million naira farm, from his own savings. That provided economic boost for that community at that time. They kidnapped him because he fought back to stop them from invading his farm. All these stories are not touching you. That they kidnap royal fathers and make them trek thousands of, hundreds of kilometers in the forest to camps and be treated like common criminals until their family members paid ransom in their own supposed kingdom, in Yoruba land. So you are waiting. You know, one thing is this. There are Yorubas abobakus. They are Yoruba abobakus simply because all that matter to them is that one mission. What kind of mission is that? If they kill it, if these people, if anything happens to any royal fathers in Yoruba land, I'm talking about any of those paramount one, right? Or Ni of Ife, Alaafin of Oyo, Olubadan of Ibadan, Ataoja, and all these big paramount rulers in Yoruba land. You see these Lagos Abobakus, these Oshogbo Alimajiris, these humble slaves, obedient fools, and sophisticated morons, they will continue to remind you that it's about one mission. Now, you know what they are saying? They have now decided to mount social media pressure on two people. One, using social media pressure to ensure that Nigerian police move into action. Instead of Nigerian police, which they've never been there, before the likes of Sunday Igboho and other private citizens move to their area to uproot these criminals, the Nigerian police, the Nigerian army, they have been looking away. In fact, the people reported that these criminals are being protected by the Nigerian army, by the Nigerian police. Therefore, they have written to the Oyo State government that the Oyo State government should stop should evict Nigerian army, should evict Nigerian police from their communities, because the Nigerian army and the Nigerian police are always stopping them from going after these criminals whenever they perpetuate criminality in their community. All these stories are true life stories. What is Tinubu's presidency going to give to you that is leadership in Yoruba land, like you want to claim, is yet to give you? Yoruba land is, we share in the we share in the poverty capital of the world that Nigeria is under. As they are talking about Alimajiris in northern Nigeria, in Yoruba land, we have all these children who are street hawkers, small children who are supposed to be in school, to be under their guidance, to be protected. They are on the street, selling to survive. Many of those who managed to get education in Yoruba land, they are now either jumping up as internet fraudsters, Yahoo boys, or they are busy here and there looking for jobs to be sellers to politicians, because those of them who actually pursue their dreams are being treated as Yahoo boys too. So it's a country that kills their dream. In Yoruba land, you are having that share. When they talk about NSAS, and the police brutality, is that not in Yoruba land? Is that not mainly in southern Nigeria? Are the Yorubas not sharing that? They are killing your future. They are killing your children. Those they are killing physically, they are killing them right away. Those they are killing their future, killing their dreams. They are killing them gradually. And you have an army of frustrated young people on the street who have nothing to do because you have somebody and you have a group of criminals who have been leading Yoruba land politically for the past 22 years. What has his leadership for 22 years that you want to rub on people? What has that done for Yoruba land in 22 years? Take a Lagos State, for example, 22 years of this stellar leadership of Tinubu in Lagos State. Look at Lagos State. Are you going to be honest to yourselves? At least for once. Or you just want to be grateful in your tomfoolery, yeah? Lagos State cannot boast of any, well, as dirty as it is anyway. Lagos cannot boast of drinking water in every household. Lagos cannot boast of 24 hours electricity. Lagos cannot boast of tangible, security for the citizens there. They cannot boast for the adequate housing supply for the people living there. And you know what I'm talking about. But you can continue to pretend. Is that what you want to force on? Is that something that makes you feel like when he becomes president, what would that be? You get more of those Owambe senators. You get more of those all-risers governors, all those who cannot in any time be bold enough to beat their chest and say, we are speaking for Yoruba. How are they speaking for Yoruba? Is killing of Yorubas should not be that collective concern of every Yoruba, whether you are PDP or APC or anybody. Should you politicize that? Should you tell people to shut up? Because speaking up means that they are going to deny Tinubu your presidency. For goodness sake. Igboho said if they can produce the killers of the Yorubas kidnapped, if they can't produce them, there is no point in their continuous staying there. There is no record that they have the certificate of occupancies of those forests. And they came out today, they said it's only Buhari. That is actually something that got me connected tonight. I have to tell you that you can continue to pretend that it's not so big and continue to demand that they should arrest Sunday Igboho because you don't like him. I understand. But they have also made their verdict known. It is only Buhari that can tell them to leave Yoruba forest. You see all those forests that some of us have abandoned for the cities, for the, for all these office jobs and all these jobs that gives us these special statuses and all of that all over the world. Yeah, the forests have been occupied, and those who are staying back, they will have to feed those new occupants of the forest. They are not coming to invest in that forest. They are not coming to build industries. They are not coming to develop those forests. They are coming to set up, where they are there already, to set up sleeping cells for terrorists that will need to survive. And because they won't need to work, they will come and take from you. Oh dear, they told the media. They sent a message to government of Oyo State. They sent a letter to Seyi Makinde, Seriki Igangan, Seriki Fulani of Ibarapa, sent a letter to Seyi Makinde that Seyi Makinde should make sure they arrest Igboho that is telling them that because now the Seriki is on his way to Abuja to go and tell Buhari that Yorubas are telling them to leave Yoruba land. Ondo State governor came out and he said, you have committed so much crime. We can't even identify you. We can't arrest you. Now, Amotekun should start, arresting any Fulani asthma they say in Ondo State after 7 days. You must leave Ondo State. Now, they have also reported him to Buhari. The first time, before they even reported Seyi Makinde to Buhari, you know what happened? When they told us that they flushed out terrorists in Ibarapa, Okeogun, and all those areas, the following day, they said, no, that's not what happened. What happened was that, though there are some criminals there are some problems around that area. But you see the people that we shot ourselves, the people that shot at us, when we went there to go and see the criminals, those ones are not criminals. They are just vigilantes. You know the story. So Seyi Makinde's government changed their story. So don't be surprised. Because you will think that it is because Seriki Fulani is going to phone. You will be surprised that Seriki Fulani has a direct phone number to Aso Rock. So immediately, Sunday Igboho left Igangan that day. They've already phoned them in Aso Rock There's already ongoing work on Sunday Igboho. But it's so sad that those who are going to come after Sunday Igboho, right, they are not going to come so easily. They are going to be welcomed by those who believe that Sunday Igboho's message is a threat for their own businesses and for their political ambitions. And they don't care if anybody has to die. This is where you should feel concerned. I'm concerned as a Yoruba person. Okay? What is wrong in asking them to follow the legitimate way of living with others? Peaceful coexistence means that you will respect people, that you are meeting where you are, even if you don't agree with all they are. In fact, you have to agree in order for you to live with them. You come in to meet them. Now they are saying they have been there for 50 years. What about those who have owned the forest, owned the land? The people who own the land legitimately, even when they divided Nigeria, there is no way they could manage to take away all these areas from Yoruba land. They couldn't divide it to the northern Nigeria. So are they going to redraw the map of Nigeria now? Are they going to now cut all those forests away? So if you say you have come to a place, you have been on the land for 50 years, what about the people who have owned the land for centuries? Eh? Are you saying you have bet? Come on. It is all for trouble.